Hi everyone, this is Ada. Today I am showing you my small leather good collection. So my small leather good collection, I was supposed to do that in 2017. It's now 2018, so I thought, why not? I have got them all together. I hope I've remembered all of them, but this is most of them. Most of my collection is from Louis Vuitton. I've thrown in a few other pieces that I have. So we'll get started. I'll start with the clays. So this is a clay, the multicolored one. And I must say, before I get into all this, I really go on the history of designer companies. So Louis Vuitton is one of my favorite. And with this piece, I end up getting it because of the multicolored has history and the screen printing on this with, I can't remember how many colors, but I never used to like the multicolored pieces until I found out the history, and now I just adore them. So I have that. I just need to put them down somewhere. So maybe I'll just put them on the ground as I go. This next one is the monogram clay, and this one is probably my worst conditioned one because I have used it and used it and used it. I used to take this to the gym to put my gym card in. I've had my keys on it, and you know, starting my car, so it used to flap around, but I don't mind that. I love to see a piece that's been used, and now I'm storing coins in it. So over the time it has had different uses within my collection. And at one stage I was really collecting these clays, so I have the Damier Ebene. I haven't used this much, so it's in really good condition. So I would recommend, if someone wants to start with Louis Vuitton, this is really a great starter piece. And this one as well, which goes with my Neverfull that my husband bought me. So that one haven't used that much, but that one is slightly bigger because of the different material. The white one in the Damier Ebene, no, Damier Azur, sorry. So that's in really good condition as well. These pochettes are one of my most favourite small leather good items because they are just so practical. So this one goes, I use this one the most in my smaller handbags, and I could highly recommend those as well as a starter piece. This one would be my next most used cosmetic pouch. This one I put in my bigger handbags, but this one I use beside my bed to have medication and maybe some perfume or a lipstick, and then I just grab it. So I have a thyroid disorder, so I have to take medication, so that I just keep beside me in the daytime, in my handbag, or even at night time beside my bed. So well used again. And the multicolored cosmetic pouch, once again the history, and I love this. When I use this, which is not that often, but when I use it, just puts a smile on my face. I just love that all these colors are screen printed on. The next one, which is the bigger, as I call the mummy pouch, the other ones are the baby pouches. This one I don't use that much, but it really comes in handy when I travel. Like I might only travel for one day or the weekend, so I'll use that. So is there anything in it? No, nothing in it. And I love how you can wipe them out, so they are a very good pieces to have in your collection. I have one little Prada piece. I got this in Melbourne. I think I really just fell in love with the shape and the colour. So I've used this for coins. Oh, I've got coins in it. So I haven't used it that much, but just that pop of colour really makes me happy. And this one is the Gucci one. This one's quite large. So once again, don't use that much, but it's still good to have. It's got that material that you can wipe out as well. Wipe over, I should say. Bought this as well because of the history of the equestrian sort of horse history they have with Gucci and these colours, so it's nice as well. My coin purse in the Vernis leather. This has coins in it. Oh, it has money in it. I love when you find some money. This I use obviously to store money in, but also if I'm going out at night time, I've got a small clutch or a small bag, I will use this. So that's been used quite a bit for nighttime use. My business card holder in the Verni leather. I think that's the only two pieces I have in the Verni leather. I do want to add another piece this year, but it's a handbag. So this has been used a lot, the small agenda, and I did get the pen as well, and I remember feeling really guilty because the pen was quite expensive, but I have used this. This goes along my handbag, also gets kept on my coffee table in the daytime. I'll write things down, so well worth the money I spent on this piece as well. And this I can't speak highly enough of. I absolutely love this. This would probably have to be the most used item in my small collection, my small leather good collection. It fits all my sunglasses. What have I got in at the moment? Oh, these are my Chanel sunnies. So it is the best thing that you could ever buy. And I don't baby this. There is a bit of wear, I think, on the top of it or around the edge of it. Yeah, a bit there, but it's just so usable, and after the many years I've had out of this, it's well and truly worth it as well. I got this last year. I haven't used this a lot. I got this in just the traditional because I was worried about all the coloured ones, which are lovely, but the colour seems to come off it, so I'm quite happy just to have this. These are my house keys, and I did get it hot stamped with my name on it, Ada. So I did have my car key in here, but my car key was too big, so it did hang down a bit, and I was able to close it if I sort of put it in properly, but it was just too difficult. So house keys come in handy, so that is a good starter piece as well. So what I ended up doing with this is my car keys. I bought a few of these, and when I bought them, they had to have some significance for me on the house. So the trunk, I bought that because Louis Vuitton obviously was famous for the trunks, so I was glad to get that. It's got the stripe on the back, so that is handy. I can just grab it in my bag, comes in use. And the same with these. I actually got this because when I saw this, I actually bought this. I'd been researching Louis Vuitton. As I said, I love the history of the company, and Louis Vuitton used to, many years ago, when wealthy people bought trunks at Christmas, they would give them some flowers in a trunk. So that had significance for me as well on the company. And because Louis Vuitton is a travel company or a travel supplier of trunks, etc., I got this because it was an early form of travel. So the hot air balloon, I actually really love this one, and I love the colour on the back. So every now and then I do put them on a bag, but I mainly got them as collector items, and that's why they're in fairly good condition. So just the one I'm using for my keys at the moment is the one that's used the most. Other than that, these are just used just every now and then. And this is, because I'm not a real handbag accessory girl, I just find because I wear a lot of colours and a lot of prints in Queensland, I live in Queensland or in Brisbane, and we get very hot weather in summer, and I've got a lot of colour on. I find if I put too many things on my handbag, I feel like a Christmas tree. But this one I had been after for quite a few years. I mean, I've had it quite a few years now, but I know that I thought it had gone out of production, but I saw it one day and I just had to get it. For some reason, I just love this. I don't know, it's just beautiful. And this would be my only handbag charm that I probably use more. I just like the colour of it. I think that it's a tortoiseshell. So it's not really leather, I suppose, but I just included it in my collection as well. I've only got one Chanel small piece, and that is this wallet, and this wallet has been used and used. It is just so practical. It is like, I think it's like a French wallet. I don't know what they call it, but it's sort of that shape. It has the pocket there. I use that for, you know, train tickets or receipts, and it's just been used and still really good condition. And I have a Chloe wallet, which I got overseas many years ago. I now have the Marcy Chloe bag, but this I bought beforehand, which is to match the bag. That's in the tan colour. Oh, I just forgot, I have a multicoloured, I might have to go and get it, a multicoloured wallet from Louis Vuitton, so I'll just go and get that. So this is, like I said, my multicoloured wallet. I just had to have this in my collection. I don't really think, well, this is not my favourite wallet. I find it harder to use. Look at the colour, it's just gorgeous. Because I always get mixed up about where I've put everything, and it's just so large. But it would be good to store your notes in, or, you know, some other things, receipts. So this would suit somebody, but I just love the colour inside, and I love that I've got some of Louis Vuitton's history in these multicolour pieces, because I don't think they're making them anymore as much. There's still a few little pieces around, but I think eventually they will stop producing them. So I'm very happy to have this. And my favourite wallet is this one. But unfortunately, I was a bit silly. I got it in a light colour. This is probably about 4 or 5 years old. I have used this, I've used it, and I've used it, and I love it. I absolutely love it, but it is quite dirty. Considering I've thrown it into different bags and carried it into shops in my hand and used it, it is probably in really good condition other than the colour. I've tried using just a rubber on it. It does help, but you know, the cream, they told me at the time to get the darker colour, but I just wanted this colour. This sung to my heart, and it still does. And the reason I love this as well is it's got this pouch in it, which I've taken out of this wallet and used at night time, or in my other bags, which this, you can see, is a bit cleaner. But would I buy this wallet again? Yes, I would, but in a darker colour. And this one is my travel, what do you call these? Travel toiletry bag, sorry. Just had a mental block. Toiletry bag. I have mixed feelings about this one as well. I actually love it, and but I don't like this part, how you have to pull that. But it has pros and cons. The thing I love about it is it's large, and when I go away for a couple of weeks I need the larger one. So I think if I was going to buy another one, I'd add the larger one that doesn't have this and have them both in my collection. So that, and last but not least, Belle has an item from Louis Vuitton as well, don't you, Belle? And we bought this over in Paris at the Paris store, and it is the dog leash. So we use that. It's still quite hard, so I think it needs to soften up a bit. I don't use it every day, but Belle has that because she's our baby, aren't you, Belle? Do you like that? She actually, when I got it, she thought we were going to take her for a walk. So that's my small leather goods collection. I hope I haven't forgot anything, but that's as far as I know, that's all of it. See you again next time. Bye. If you like this video, please subscribe, push like, and follow me on Instagram. And don't forget, everyone, Ada Love Style. See you again next time. Bye.